Hi, my name is Doug Bennett. I am Senior Vice President of Operations here at Brand Integrity. And before Capstone, we had really not thought a lot about our IT and how our IT was affecting us. And people would come to me for a lot of IT problems, and that's not really my responsibility. I wanted to have a firm that I could really send all of our employees to without having to think about it. So I wanted an IT company that I could work with, that I didn't have to really worry about anything that was going on. And so I started researching. Actually, someone introduced me to Capstone. I wasn't actively searching out a new IT firm, but someone introduced me to Capstone, so I thought I'd take the meeting. And I really got interested in hearing what Capstone was all about after hearing their philosophy of how important customer service was. And it really got me thinking to what we were missing in our working with our old, at this point, old IT firm, that customer service wasn't necessarily first for them. And it was all about, they didn't really care about what the employee experience looked like. And that was one thing we really preach at Brand Integrity, is about employee experiences and customer experiences and improving those, really what that is like for the person going through it. And so Capstone really intrigued me, and had a meeting with Sitima and really went to their office and saw the culture that they've been able to build, and realized how that was similar to our culture, and how it was felt like a win-win situation for us to be able to work with a company that treated customer service almost more importantly than fixing the computer. Even though fixing the computer was the end goal, the customer service came first. And so the bedside manner that Capstone at least told me they had from a customer service standpoint was exactly what I felt like our team needed here at Brand Integrity, and we decided it was a welcome change that we were excited about.
How are things going now with your network?
So we've been about 30 to 45 days in, and things have been great. I mean, we've had very little complaint at all about the network, about any issues with computers, and any issues obviously that we have had have been quickly resolved, and it's been a matter of someone clicking a little link on their computer, and someone comes out or calls within an hour or so, and it's been very smooth. I heard one of our employees say, I asked our team the other day, how has it been going with Capstone, and one of our employees said, fabulous. And I said, oh, well, that's good. And what's also good is I haven't even heard about a lot of things that have been going on. So no news is good news when it comes to my role.
Great. What was the onboarding process like?
So the onboarding process was very seamless. It was really a situation where we had to get it done in a slightly shortened period of time. So we had decided to move forward with Capstone in the middle of a month, and we wanted to move away from our IT vendor by the end of that month. So I think typically the onboarding process takes a few weeks, but we tried to really get it all done in 1 week, and it was quite smooth. The first week we met, we came up with a game plan on how to update everyone's machine, and how to get the old software that needed to be uninstalled, and the new software installed, and we had Will come over, and it was just a great experience. He went through, he had a checklist of everyone that he needed to see. I took him around the buildings, and I went on to my meetings, and before I knew it, it was 2 hours later, and everyone was done. And so the software was updated, and then came another project was the firewall needed to be swapped out with a new firewall, and I actually ended up going on vacation for the week that the firewall was being swapped out, and I didn't even I remember that it had to happen, but it happened, and there were zero downtime, and everyone was, I don't know if anyone else other than me knew it was happening. So it went very, very smoothly from my perspective.
Great. Would you recommend Capstone to anyone that you know?
Absolutely, yeah. I would say, in the short amount of time that we've been working with Capstone, I would say it's been nothing but a good experience, and I would absolutely recommend, people that are looking for either a switch to an IT firm, or potentially looking to take what they're trying to do internally and give that to someone else, I would definitely recommend that they check them out.
Okay. Thank you, Doug.
You're welcome.